video I am explaining about remaining intermediate operations. In last video I explained about first 8 intermediate operations. So in this video I am explaining remaining 8. So let me start with distinct. So the name itself indicates that distinct means unique. So if we have duplicate data in your input source, by using distinct we can eliminate the duplicate values. So let me take one list of numbers. Here you can write integers like, so again I am trying to make duplicates. So now I have list of integers are there. So here you can call it as a list of numbers I have. So from that list of numbers I am trying to call distinct intermediate operation to eliminate duplicate values from that input source. So take this reference, apply stream and try to call distinct. So again it will give int stream. I am trying to convert it as that stream to list of integers. So let me try to print it. You can call it as a unique list. So let me write one more sys out, before how it is looking, after how it is looking like. So this is the list of numbers. Let me run. So this is the original list, contains some duplicate data like 9, 8 and 6. So after applying distinct, the duplicate elements are removed and this is the unique elements list. This is the usage about distinct intermediate operation. So next one will be sorted. So if the list is not in sorting order, once you apply the sorted intermediate operation, the list will be, input source will come in sorted order. So here also let me try to do some unsorted list. I am trying to update list like unsorted list. So let me try to apply, write the same example. So here I am trying to eliminate duplicate values. Moreover that I am trying to do sort operation, sort intermediate operation. Once duplicates are eliminated, and I am trying to do like sorting. So here I can call it unique sorted list. So now let me run. So if we can observe, previously the list is not in sorted order. If we can observe here 2, 4, 13, 12, yeah, here you can observe 13 and 12, here the list is not in sorted order. So once apply that sorted, it will become sorted list. So let me try to move this element, for to start for better understanding purpose. Now let me try to run. Yeah, here if we can observe, the list is 13, 12 and 1, 4. These are the elements we need to sort. Once I apply sorted intermediate operation, the list got sorted. So this is the usage about sorted. Next one will be iterate. So iterate will be useful when you are working with, if you want to try to iterate number of values, like it can replace with normal for loop. So let me write an example. Int stream iterate, one of the utility method present inside that int stream is iterate. So starting value we need to specify, then how much you want to, either it may be increment or decrement, you can specify here. Here I am trying to apply here like +1 only by adding increment by 1. Finally I am applying intermediate operation called limit. This is called base case. So without this limit it will go infinite. We need to break that by using limit. So once until it is repeated 10 times, I am trying to print each and every value. So I am printing that number. Let me try to run. So here it is repeating, printing exactly 10 times from 0 to 9. So this is about iterate. Depending on our requirement, we can increase here. I can increment by 3 also. Instead of not only 1, we can increment by 3. So like that, here if we can observe from 0 to 27. Each element, for each element I am trying to update, plus 3. So instead of specifying 0 here, I can apply some 50 also. From 50 to decrement also I can apply -2. So 10 times. Where it is 50. So 52 exactly 10 times it will decrement by -2. So let me try to run. Maximize the console. Here from 50 to 32 exactly 10 times by subtracting -2. This is about iterate. We can replace traditional for loop with iterate. So next let me write an example for range. So range is used to do in sequential, exactly similar to iterate only, but here we can't, we don't have option like our own increment and decrement logic, but it will keep on increasing constant one, that is +1. So let me write that one, for that one also an example. Stream dot range. Here I am trying to print numbers like 10 to 20. Here base case limit is not required. Why? Because here we are specifying exactly target element up to 20 only you can iterate, and once we reach that value it will terminate. So here we don't have that option. So that's why we use here limit. Here we have option from 10 to 20 constant time, +1 +1 +1 you need to increment. So let me try to print that. So here I can use some naming convention for differentiating purpose, like range output. So I am trying to print that number. So now let me try to run. So it is repeating exactly 9 times here from 10 to 19, means exactly 9 times it will be execute. Why? Because range is and inclusive, start exclusive and inclusive. If you can observe documentation, it will be start inclusive and exclusive means it won't consider. So in range closed we have that option like and inclusive also. Let me write same example for range closed, then you will get the difference between range and range closed. So here I am calling range closed. So here I can update like range closed. Let me try to run. So range is printed up to 19, range closed printed up to 20. This is the difference between range and range closed. Only one difference, that is and inclusive range is. Range closed is and exclusive here. Here and is inclusive. You can observe here and inclusive, start inclusive. Here range is start inclusive and exclusive. Yeah, this is the difference between range and range closed. Limit anyway I covered here. This is the intermediate operation about limit. When you are trying to work with iterate or any other type of streams, you want to break I mean specific number of times if you want to iterate, in that case limit will be useful. So skip. Let me write example for. So instead of taking this one, let me take this one. So I have list of integers. So from list of integers I am trying to apply stream. Then here I need to write, I mean for skip I am trying to write. So limit anyway I already covered here. Script integer start skip. The name itself indicates. So when you are working with stream, if you don't want some starting data like first 2 to 3 or depending on our requirement logic, you can skip that elements. If you don't consider first 3, then use skip method. Then try to print that, or else instead of printing it I am trying to collect it as a list, then finally I am trying to print that. So here I can call it as a, can give reference name like skipped list. So let me try to print it. So previously how it is looking like, let me write one more this out, before how it is, after how it is. Let me try to run, try to maximize console. So first 3 elements it is skipped, 1 4 2 it is skipped, next onwards it is considering. This is the usage about skip intermediate operation. So if you want to ignore first n elements from that input source, then skip will be recommended. So boxed I already covered in first example, that is in filter. So boxed is used to convert the primitive data to wrapper data. So in that case boxed will be used. So this is the intermediate operations. I covered top 16. If any intermediate operation, if you want to know, I did not cover, make a comment on corresponding video, the previous video or this video. Again I will make video on that missing concept, I mean missing intermediate operations in stream. So if you found the content is valuable and you learned something new from this video, please subscribe ProgrammingKT and like the video. Thank you.